Their response was, get a life. Thank you so much for joining me today. Where are we? We've come to Pudsey, which is in Yorkshire, just outside Leeds. And where are we going? We're going to what is known as the rudest takeaway in the whole of the UK. The rudest. It's behind me. Oriental Express. Oriental Express, isn't that? Oriental Express? Oriental Express? There's a film in there somewhere. So I'm going to read out some of the reviews online. It says here, the food was cold and the chips was soggy. Won't be ordering again. Cook your own then. They take criticism quite well here, don't they? Probably the worst meal I've ever had. The seaweed tasted rotten. So the whole meal was rotten just because you did not like the seaweed. Strange how you only claimed for the seaweed. You must have eaten the rest and enjoyed it. I suggest you stop eating takeaway food and go back to your 5-star dining. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to my 5-star dining. See you later. No. Oh dear. The Oriental Express. Well, I hope there's not going to be murder on the Oriental Express here. As always, let's give it a go. Ho ho. Busy road. Okay, can I have your barbecue spare ribs dry, please? Can I have your king prawn chow mein, please? Can I have your special fried rice? Can I have chicken in lemon sauce? And I'll have your beef curry, please. I think that's enough, thank you. No, I definitely don't need any more side dishes. No, that's all good, thank you. I think that's enough there. Pay by card there, please. That's lovely, thank you. Seems a very nice lady, I've got to say. Patience. One must be patient. That's lovely. I couldn't have a receipt there, please. Lovely, thank you very much. That's perfect. That's great stuff. Thank you. Right, so yes, I've paid the bill. Just I'll run through the prices here. Barbecue spare ribs, £7.70. King prawn chow mein, £10.20. Orient Express special fried rice, £9.50. Deep fried chicken in lemon sauce, £8.50. Beef curry, £7.80. Extra charge, 50p. No idea what that's for. I think the extra charge is because I used the card machine. Total £44.20. Just have a quick look up here. Dry spare ribs, £7.50. We'll mark this all out because it looks like it's gone up by about 20p. However, I've got to say the lady was very, very polite, so very nice. So yeah, let's hope it's good. I really hope it's good. Supporting local businesses, that's what it's all about. A bit strange in here though. Recyclable cup lids with cups and all the rest of it. Everything going on here. I'll see you outside. It's a takeaway. I've got a surprise for you. I have got a surprise. Gary's all organised. You'll be surprised. I'm actually organised. I can actually watch the chef working in the kitchen as well. Now then guys, back on the road again with the cameraman. I'm going to wet the whistle. Right, that's a terrible impression of Danny. Danny, my sincere apologies. And Danny gave me permission to use his idea. So thank you very much, Danny. Take a look down here. So we have the king prawn chow mein. I'll run through that in a second. There's a juicy king prawn on top. Then you have your dry spare ribs over here. About 6 of them. Special fried rice. That's quite appealing on the eye straight away. So a couple of nice pieces of pork on top. A couple of the king prawns there and the rice. Then we have the lemon chicken. First things first. Smell of lemon. Ooh, bit tart. No, bit tart. No, yes it is a bit tart. And the beef curry. Because we ordered so much, they gave us some crackers as well. I'm going to start here. Now, I got the dry ones because I didn't want to make a big mess because I've only got a couple of serviettes. How we doing, guys? Yep, you can have your picture taken. Oh, sorry, Danny. Sorry. So let's pick the. No, we'll pick that one. Let's pick the second one down. Now, the problem with these, they can be a bit dry, and I'm hoping this one isn't. No. You can see I'm enjoying that. It's not dry at all. Nice little sweetness to that. Again, that's the coating that's on the ribs there. I'll tell you what, that's tasty. That is very tasty. I like them. A little bit on the hot side. Let's see how many king prawns we got here. 2. Keep going, Gaz. Keep digging. I hope there's more than 2. I will be a bit disappointed if there's only 2. Yep, no, they're at the bottom. There's another one there. I like that. It's not over the top greasy. You can taste the flavour of the prawns as well. Sometimes they saturate it in soy sauce. And it's not over the top, it's not overbearing, it's not too salty as well. And that's because they haven't overloaded, as I say, with the soy sauce. Let's try one of the... So far, so good. 1 second. What's that? What's that in there? No. Don't panic. It's not a poodle hair. So, no need to panic. She didn't let the poodles in today, and so there's no poodle hair in there. Onto the special fried rice. So, now on this one, you can see some soy sauce on top. Let's mix it around. Some chicken. Some pork pieces. Peas. I'll have a pea, please, Bob. More chicken. So you saw. I'm going to try some of that pork with the rice, because I already know what these guys taste like. Pork's got a very nice flavour to it, but the rice is just a tiny bit dry. I can't believe I'm saying this, but actually it needs some more seasoning. It needs a little bit more salt in there. It's not unpleasant. It's not the best. As I say, the rice grains themselves, they're very, very dry. But plenty of filling. Special fried rice, you'd expect that. You expect the whole lot within it. So, all in all, I'm happy with that. Let's move you over there. I'm going to take that one last, because that's the guys look at me. Danny, how do you do this? Because the guys look at me as if I am completely and utterly mad. Honestly, I haven't lost the marbles yet. Onto the beef curry. Let's mix that around a little bit. So we've got onions in there, some peas in there, and no dreaded mushrooms. So it gets a thumbs up straight away. Nice portion of beef in there. Cracking. That's a creeper. I know when it comes to spice, I'm a bit of a wuss. But I was like, oh, that's very, very mild. And then it comes back, taste buds are going, oh, Gary, what's going on? What's going on? The beef itself, oh gosh, that really does come back at me. The beef is not super tender, but it's tender enough. Dum, dum, dum. Lots of pieces of it. That one was in, gone. I like that. That's probably my favourite, actually. A little bit of trepidation in the beginning. Yeah, that's a nice mixture of flavour. I do like that. Oh yeah, all good. Now, this is the least appealing on the eye, without a shadow of a doubt. But nice chicken breast in batter and just a tiny bit of lemon sauce. Drowning in lemon sauce. Then again, it is lemon chicken, isn't it? So if we didn't have lemon sauce with it, I'd be trying to say, oh, there's hardly any lemon sauce. If you're into lemons, that's one for you. A lot of acidity there. You need something sweet to go with it. Is that? It's got me the legs going. But what I do like on that is the chicken breast. Take a look there, as I said, pure white meat. The batter itself, because it's covered in lemon, that's come very soggy, but that is going to happen. So if you saturate it in lemon sauce, clearly that's going to happen. I'll tell you what, I like it. I like it. Oh, better have a cracker. It's a cracker. Who was that? Frank Carlson, wasn't it? It's a cracker. Back in here to my favourite. You can see actually the consistency of that sauce. I do that. I'm making a shocking mess. Please forgive me. It's my first time. What a seat! Oh, it's my first time doing this properly, like a proper YouTuber. My old mate Danny. I'm going to crack on, really enjoy it, and I am enjoying it. Location wise, I could have chosen somewhere a bit different. There's a car park here. It's not the most salubrious car park in the world. I didn't want any of the food to go cold. It's a lovely evening. So simply enjoy, relax. As long as the food's good, who cares where you are? Although people are staring at me as if I am a complete and utter moron. And again, I am a little bit of a muppet most of the times, aren't I? So, let's get this, let's get that. Do you know what I am missing? Plate. I always forget something. Let's put that in there. That'll add a bit more flavour to that rice. And crack on. So what do I think of Oriental Express? Well, first things first, when I went in there, first impressions on the outside didn't look appealing to the eye. When I went in there, I saw all the crossing out on the menu and I was like, oh gosh, oh no. The lady who served me was so nice. She was really polite, big smile on her face, absolutely lovely lady. And I stood outside, I was like, because it was very busy. People, Just Eat and all the rest of it, all coming in, getting takeaways and all the rest of it. She came out, she goes, there you go, I hope you really enjoy. I was like, wow, are you sure you're the same person that's doing these horrible replies online? And that's where it comes down to, isn't it? You know, when people are digging out a restaurant online, it's very easy to be a keyboard warrior, isn't it? You know, how about ringing them up and having a chat with them and saying, look, I had that meal and it wasn't particularly good. I've done that. I've done that with my local Chinese takeaway. And they've been super apologetic and sorted it out. You know, so maybe it's a question of just giving them a call, being nice and saying, look, that wasn't right. All round, what did I think? I start with the barbecue spare ribs. I was worried. I didn't think they were going to be tender. They were nice and tender. Really enjoyed the coating that was on there, nice and sweet. The Oriental Express special fried rice, that was a disappointment, because the rice itself, it was dry. Really needs some help. It needed a little bit more seasoning in there. It wasn't unpleasant. I wouldn't be ringing them up and saying I'm not happy with that. You know, don't get carried away thinking, oh, we should go back and all the rest of it. It wasn't that unpleasant, no. I really like that deep fried chicken in lemon sauce. And as the cameraman rightfully turned around and said, often you don't actually get any flavour from the lemon sauce, and you don't get much of the lemon sauce. Yep, I think there might have been a little bit too much, but it was nice flavour to it. So yeah, real tartness to it. So, and I like the chicken breast that was in there. So that was all good. The beef curry, that was my favourite. I'm not going to keep going on. No mushrooms, wee! And that's the issue. If you're watching from my local Chinese, stop putting the mushrooms in. Prices: spare ribs $7.70, the chicken chow mein $10.20, the Oriental Express special fried rice $9.50, lemon chicken $8.50, the beef curry $7.80, the extra charge 50 pence. That's because, in fairness, bank charges are out of control. Using them, the card machines all the time, and people say, oh, I'll incorporate in the price, but then the price is just going to go up and up and up and up. So I actually don't mind paying the extra 50 pence. I actually don't mind it. If I didn't want to pay the extra 50 pence, it's simple: cash. Just pay them cash. You know, cash is king sometimes, isn't it? Subtotal £44.20. £44.20. Now the prices there are very, very similar to the prices down south, which is a little bit strange. I thought it'd be a lot cheaper up here, but I can't complain about the prices, can I? I can't complain about the prices at all, because I'm used to paying them prices. I like the quality of it all around. Yeah. I think some of the criticism there is a little bit unfounded. Might have been founded, I don't actually know, because I wasn't the lady with the poodle complaining about not letting the poodle in. What marks am I going to give it? I'm going to give that 7.5, 8 out of 10. I'm going to give it 7.5, 8 out of 10. Yeah. There was definitely no murder on the Oriental Express. I enjoyed it. I recommend people trying it. All round, yeah, good. Once again, thank you very much, my good friend Danny, for allowing me to pinch his idea, which I think is a splendid idea. Absolutely fantastic. I might do this on every single review. I'm not going to. No. Danny is the specialist on takeaways. I predominantly do restaurants, so I'll leave that one to you, Danny, but thank you very much for letting me use it. If you could like and subscribe to the channel, you know I always appreciate it. And anyone worried about food being wasted and all the rest of it, I've got some for later. So nothing ever goes to waste. Thank you so much for watching. I hope the weather's fantastic where you are. And yeah, so what I'm going to do is just lie back here, relax, and get a bit of a suntan.